Hey friends, welcome back to Acre Homestead. My name is Becky. Excuse the wet hair, I just got home from work, and I'm a dental hygienist if you're new around here, and I shower every time I come home from work, and I'm doing a deep conditioning on my hair right now. I'm gonna do a quick grocery haul today. It's kind of like a mid-monthly grocery haul. I didn't actually need groceries for like eating, but what I needed was, I'm gonna be doing some preservation things. If you watched my last video, I harvested a bunch of stuff and I needed a few things in order to preserve those things from the garden. So I had to go and get well, you'll see, I'll tell you about it, but I had to go get a few things for that. I did spend a total of $94.97, but one of the items in here is not a grocery item and it was about 30 bucks. So when we get to that, I'll show you what it is. But I figured while I was doing that little grocery Walmart pickup haul, I would just add a few more things in my cart. So it's been 2.5 weeks since I've gone grocery shopping. I thought about not showing this to you guys, but I figured I'm wanting to document all my grocery hauls so you guys have an idea of what I buy and, you know, versus what comes out of the garden. And hopefully we're gonna be getting to that point where the garden's gonna be producing more produce for me, so I'm not gonna need to be buying that stuff here shortly. But I did have to pick up a couple things, so let me show you what I got. First off, I got 2 bags of lemons. The preserving that I need to do is I harvested a bunch of onion green tops and I'm gonna be making a pesto out of that. And so I needed fresh lemons for that, and that's what these 3 blocks of Parmesan cheese are for. Now this is not my favorite Parmesan cheese. I bought this once from Walmart and it's okay. The real good stuff is the Parmigiano Romano cheese, which is actually the real Parmesan cheese from Italy, and Walmart doesn't even carry it, and it's $24.99 a pound at Fred Meyer because I considered doing a Kroger haul. And it's only $13.99 a pound at Costco, and I usually buy it at Costco, but I would have to go into Costco, and I already went into Costco last week to buy some clothes, and I really did not want to go to Costco, so I figured this would be a good substitute. It's not my absolute favorite, but it'll do, and it is affordable. I think each one of these were like $5.98, and they're 8 ounces, so it's still cheaper than if I had done the Kroger pickup haul. But it's not as good a quality, so it's probably a wash. It probably would have been better to go into Costco, but I didn't want to go into Costco today. So these were the 2 items that I needed for that pesto recipe, and there will be a video on that. I did pick up a few more avocados because we already ate the avocados from last time. I got 2 things of heavy whipping cream to make sour cream. I make all our own homemade sour cream, and I couldn't remember if I actually needed this, and I didn't. When I got home, I found that there was some heavy whipping cream in my refrigerator, and I actually just started a new batch of sour cream in the oven right there. And so this will just go in the fridge. This is gonna be good until July 28th. So when I do my next big once-a-month grocery shopping, I'll just know that I don't need to buy this because this will be fine in the fridge until I need to culture some more sour cream. Just a red onion. What I've been really enjoying for breakfasts or really quick snack to go out into the garden is just some provolone cheese, some sliced provolone cheese, and some of this salami. So that's what I got this for because I was running low, and so I just want to make sure I had this on hand until I do my next big once-a-month grocery shopping. I got 4 heads of cauliflower and I think 6 heads of broccoli. With some of those freezer meals that I did, we've really been enjoying roasted cauliflower and roasted broccoli, so I just got a few more of those. I stocked up on some stone ground mustard. That honey mustard chicken that I made in that last freezer cooking video is so good. It is my husband and I's new favorite recipe. I'll leave the recipe down below for that. It is so good. So when I did the freezer cooking meal, I had never actually tried that recipe before. And how I cooked it is I thawed the chicken and then I laid it out on a 9x13 cookie sheet pan or like a, Pyrex dish. I put it in the oven at 400 degrees. I cooked it for about 15 or 20 minutes on one side. I flipped it over, cooked it for another 15 or 20 minutes on the other side until it got like golden and crispy. Oh my gosh, we ate it over rice with roasted veg and it was so good. You guys have to try that recipe. It wasn't like crazy mustardy. It just had such good like savory and sweet. Oh my gosh, new favorite recipe. I got a thing of Chobani whole milk plain Greek yogurt. I just made a ton of jam. And I always like to get plain because I just mix a little bit of jam in it. And I've been craving some yogurt and granola. So I'm gonna actually have to make some granola this weekend because I'm out of it. So that's why I picked that up. And then this was the one not grocery item. I don't know about you, but I am addicted to carbonated water. And I have a soda stream, but my CO2 cartridge has been out for, I don't know, 6 months or so. These cartridges are kind of expensive. They're 30 bucks and that's why I haven't bought one. But what I was doing was buying cases and cases and cases of carbonated water. And you'll notice in the grocery haul since I've been showing you, there is no carbonated water, and that's because I stopped buying it because they're like $4.99. They're like, well, I guess depending on what grocery store I go to, they're anywhere between $3.99 and $4.99 for a case of 12. And that adds up because I was drinking at least 2 or 3 cans of it a day. And so I was like we're cutting the budget, and that's one thing that I cut. So I figured I would go ahead and splurge and buy myself a new CO2 cartridge because this will last me. So we've had our SodaStream. My husband and I were dating when he got his SodaStream, and this is only the 2nd cartridge, so it's probably been about 10 years, 8 or 10 years, something like that. I don't know exactly. So I figured for the 30 bucks, it was a good investment, and I can have my own carbonated water on hand. I got a couple bananas and then a couple things of cilantro. If you watched that garden harvest video, you'll know that all my cilantro bolted, and I went out there to actually harvest it, and I tasted it and it was terrible. Cilantro is my favorite herb, and it's not savable. And so what I'm gonna do is, well, I guess it is savable because I'm gonna have that grow into coriander because the seeds of a cilantro plant are coriander, the spice. So it's not a total loss, so we're gonna be good, but I wanted to make sure I had some fresh cilantro on hand because I had used it all from the last grocery shopping. So that's it, just a kind of a small fill-in haul that I did, kind of stocking up actually on a couple staples, getting a SodaStream, and getting ready to preserve those onion tops into onion top pesto, which is so good. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again in my kitchen and seeing what I have. I know this was kind of a short little video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. See you guys next time. Bye guys.